Hello everyone, this is Maria from Maxi Physio. I prepared for you today a set of exercises to work on your shoulder and scapular stability that I hope you enjoy and that you find useful for your normal exercise routine. This group of exercises are particularly good if you've been suffering recently any sort of shoulder injuries, as rotator cuff injuries and similar. But even if you're healthy and you're not suffering from any upper limb injuries at the moment, this is also a good set of exercises that can help you to improve your strength and stability on this area. So for this group of exercises, ideally we want to use one of the long TheraBands, and you can also use a short TheraBand. I'll give you the option of doing it without, and also how you can use the long TheraBand as the short one. Just notice that for the short one, there's different strength. I'm using one that is light, yeah, it's not too strong. So we're gonna go ahead and start lying down on our back. So to lie down, it's better if you just go on your side, and once you're on your side, you're gonna roll on your back. And I'm going to show you how to do this without the TheraBand, and I'll show you how to do it with the TheraBand afterwards. So we're going to start with the arms reach above the shoulder, so your hands are right above the shoulder joint, you're about shoulder width. And then I want you to feel a little bit of movement through the base of the shoulder blade area. So we're going to go ahead and allow the shoulder blades to come off. And then we're going to try to connect them back down, feeling a little bit of a squeeze between your mid-back muscles, and we're going to repeat this again. We're going to lift, and we're going to connect back down. Very good. And we're going to continue like this. Should be feeling nice and gentle. It's not going to feel like you're doing a lot of work. It should feel pleasant. Should feel comfortable. Yeah, this is to activate your serratus muscle, which is very important for your shoulder and scapular stability and control. So you could continue doing another fact like this. I put on the description of the video doing about 10 repetitions. If you have the TheraBand, I'll show you how to do it. So you could start from the beginning or change about halfway. That's about whatever, that's for you to decide, sorry, whatever feels better. I'm going to place the TheraBand around the base of the shoulder blades, and I'm going to hold a bit of tension on the band. You decide how strong you want to hold it. You need to feel a bit of tension, but it needs to be manageable. And we're going to repeat the same thing. So you'll get a little bit of resistance as you do the protraction of the shoulder blades. And you'll get a little bit of facilitation for the retraction, yeah, as you connect the blades again. I'm going to move the TheraBand a touch higher. That's actually there. Good. So make sure you feel the base of your shoulder blades in the band. And you want to feel always your collarbones are widening as you connect the blades behind. I'm going to do one more. Good. And I'm going to relax back down. Good. So for the next one, you could be doing a bit of a double knot on your long TheraBand, just making sure it's tight, making sure it's not too wide. To place your hands like so inside, or if you've got the short TheraBand, I'll show you, it might be a little bit more comfortable, easier to be done like this. So we're going to start with the arms about 90 degrees. I want you to think of connecting again the shoulder blades, so your shoulders don't roll forwards, and you're going to be pulling out a touch without moving too much. You're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to release. And we're going to repeat this again. Good. So we're trying to do an isometric contraction, which means you're connecting the muscles, but you're not doing movement. So you're not doing this, even though you're trying to pull out. If you don't have a TheraBand, it would be good if you can find something to reproduce it, like a pair of tights or something that is slightly elastic that you can use at home. Otherwise you could try to do it without, but you won't get as much activation Yeah, if you don't have anything around the hands to try to press against. So ideally we want to try to use the elastic bands for these set of exercises. So you'll be repeating 10 repetitions. I've done about 5 or 6, so I'm going to stop here to keep showing you the rest, but in the description you got your 10, which is what I allow you to do at home. The next set is fairly similar. You're going to keep the tension out, and then you're going to try to extend the arms above the head and the neck, and you're going to keep the tension to return down, then you release. We're going to do it again. You're going to connect, you're going to reach, you're going to come back, and down. And we're going to continue like this. I'm going to show you 5 on the video, but you're going to be doing again 10 if you can. This one should be getting a little bit more tiring, which is normal, is expected. Make sure you don't feel any pain. It's okay if you feel fatigue on the muscles, but you shouldn't be getting any sort of discomfort, any sort of pain when you do this. Very good. So, I've done my 5. As I said, you do your 10 for the video. I'll just keep showing you 5 reps. The last one, I want you to think a bit of a robot arm action. We're going to try to maintain the 90-degree angle on the arm. We're going to start again with that isometric contraction, so we connect. And then from there, we're going to try to go back and forward. So the movement is coming from the shoulder, it's not coming from the elbow. I'm not doing this, yeah? I'm trying to move from here, keeping the tension on the TheraBand, keeping the same angle on the forearm. Very good. And keeping the connection again on the plates until you relax at the beginning. We'll go again. That's it. And return. Good. 2 more. So again, this one should be feeling a little bit tiring. And that's normal. You're working on time. And right. So again, for the video, I'll keep showing you 5, but you go ahead and you finish your 10. We're going to change positions now. So for the next one, we're going to come on all 4s. So 4-point kneeling. I'm going to show you how to do this first without the band, and I'll show you how you can do it with the band. If you're using the band, you need a long one again, or something similar that you can use at home, kind of like a pair of tights. Something like that. So we're going to start with the hands right below the shoulders. I'll come a bit more here, that's better. You can go on your knuckles if you get pain on the wrist, so you're welcome to modify it. And then I want you to think of again, starting with the first exercise, trying to round across the upper back, the shoulder blades, or protecting the shoulder blades, and then retracting them, squeezing them together to work again through the serratus. Very good. So it's almost, if you think of your cat as stretch, as if you wanted to do the cat only on the very upper part of the spine. That's it. Trying to keep a good control throughout the movement. Good. So you could do 10 like this, or you're going to stop at 5 like I'm going to do. And I'm going to use now the long TheraBand. I just need to undo the knot that I did earlier. And you're going to bring TheraBand around again the base of your shoulder blades. So similar to what we were doing earlier, you need to have enough tension on the band, so you decide how strong you hold it. And we're going to repeat the same thing. You're going to have a little bit of tension and then a bit of facilitation. Yeah, the tension will be as you come up, and then the facilitation as you come back in. I'm going to move it again a little bit higher, and yeah, that's a little bit better. So you can play a little bit with the position of your TheraBand. Yeah? I'll do another 2 here, and again, it's your choice if you want to do the 10 with the TheraBand, or if you want to do half and half, or don't use the TheraBand at all. Good. So the next one is going to be the same but single arm, so you don't need the TheraBand. I'm going to start with one arm. The other hand is going to come onto the tummy, and I'm going to try the same. That's it. I'll show you 5, but you can do again your 10. Or if one side is particularly weaker than the other, you can always do a second set. needs to be feeling strong, but good and strong. Yeah, and it's again the shoulder blade area, not too much onto the mid lower back. I'm gonna change. So the other hand rests on the tummy and is the same. Yeah, if I turn around so you can see me a little bit better, I'm doing exactly the same movement. Yeah, shoulder blade protecting, shoulder blade retracting. That's it. Very good. And gonna add an extra one, but again you can do your 10. Good, and rest. So the last set I'm going to show you today is going to be sitting, which is a bit more of a functional position. You could use again your long TheraBand if you do the loop that I show you, or if you have the short one. We'll use the short one. I'll show you with the short one because it's a little bit easier to demonstrate. But you choose again what you prefer to do at home depending on what you have. So I'm going to try to stay again nice and tall. I'm going to try to keep the elbows in, collarbones open. I'm going to be pulling the TheraBand out. So I find the tension, but I'm actually not doing a lot of movement. I'm going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to relax. Great. If I turn sideways, so you can see what's happening there. So I'm keeping a good posture, trying to maintain your lower traps engaged, rhomboids engaged. And then I'm going to go again there and release. Yeah, that's it. To get a little bit your external calf, rotator cuff muscles working. Shouldn't be painful, yeah? And as I say, if you don't have an elastic TheraBand, try to use something similar at home, a pair of tights, or something that can reproduce the TheraBand. So I'll do the 5, yeah? You can do 10 at home. The next one is going to be the same, but as you keep the tension, you're going to reach down to about shoulder height, and then you're going to come back, and then you release. If I turn to face you again, it will look like I'm tensing, taking the arms there. So notice how I'm not doing that. My shoulders are staying down, and I'll come back. And I'm going to do it again. Reach, and return. Again, reach, turn. Good. These ones are stronger. That's it. One more. Again, you can do your 10 at home. And back. And the last one is going to be your robot arms. So I'll turn again sideways for the first one. Just, there we go. And it's going to be like this. I connect. And then from here, trying to keep that 90-degree angle, I'll go about shoulder height. And then I'm going to come back. And then I'm going to release. So again, I connect, I keep that connection, and then return. Yeah? I haven't mentioned that for sitting. You can do this sitting on a chair if it's more comfortable. Or you could also do it standing. Right? Just make sure you're upright. So we start working with your own body weight in terms of the weight of the arms, which is not a lot, but also gravity, which as I say is more functional. So notice again how my shoulders are not going up, and notice how my elbows are not going in or out. They are staying on the same position. Last one. Great. And release. So there are a couple of easy rolls. The last one I'm going to show you is again ideally to be done with the longer TheraBand, and this is going to be the same as the first one I showed you, but adding movement. So it's not an isometric contraction anymore. It's also called down waiter or down waitress if you've done this before. I'm going to start with my palms facing up, elbows into the waist, and I'm going to repeat this motion but adding range. And should be feeling again not painful, should be feeling strong but good strong. And that's it. I'll show you sideways. So I'm trying to keep good posture and then rotating, trying to feel that connection between the shoulder blades. There you go. So you go and finish your 10, and again I've been showing about 5 repetitions for each exercise, and this group of exercises, they can be done once a day easily, or just add them as part of your warm-up if you're going to be working upper body that day, or again if you had any specific injuries on your shoulders, rotator cuff, etc. You could do them as part of your rehab 1, twice a day, 3 times a day, depending on what stage of rehab you're on. Remember, it should be always pain-free. You need to feel you're working, but not irritating any structures. And even if you don't have any issues or any injuries, they're really good for your upper limb strength and stability and for your posture. I hope you enjoyed this set of exercises. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you got any other suggestions for exercises or areas you would like me to work on, please send me a message. Hope to see you soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.